What's up, StarCraft fans, YouTube viewers, and anyone that may or may not have appeared from the MakerGen testimonial video. Hello! My name is Chaotix. I said that I was going to make a more detailed, blah 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 version of the testimonial about my experience with MakerGen, where the channel even came from, and then what I plan to do in the future. So here we go with that. Back in 2013, actually a little bit further, 2010, is when I started doing, when I started to attempt to do things for the channel. I started with some really bad casting, horrible headset and mic, a graphics card that could only play StarCraft 2 on medium, and I was a total scrub. But I had, for the beginning, I had some fun with it, and it lasted for a few months. I got a random, like, 5 or 6 subscribers, and things were going great up until the point where it became a chore. And that's where I really lost my interest in the casting end of it, and I wanted to change things up. It got to the point where I was like, okay, I have to do a video today. It wasn't like I'm gonna play my, like, one of my favorite games and have some fun and share it with people on the internet. No, it turned into, crap, I gotta cast a game. Bleh. So I needed to switch it up. I needed to change things. Since the main content on StarCraft 2 is mostly casting, whether it be from first person or replay, I decided, I needed to keep that in there. So I wanted to have like a day or two that was devoted for that, and then the rest of it was some type of theme, where I played something on the fun or not section of the arcade, where I played just a game with myself, and then every Friday maybe like a game with my friends, which we had started doing. We all met basically on a Minecraft server that was run by a StarCraft 2 caster, and we all had similar interest in StarCraft, so we all gathered up and we decided every Friday or so that we would just all, go on StarCraft 2 and play some games. So I would, since I already had the recording stuff, I would record a game or two, put it up on the Fridays, and it would be Fun Day Fridays. That's what we call it. And that kind of became Fun Day Fridays stuff. It was about a year and a half or so after that. I didn't really continue that either, because it again became a chore. I had to specifically do certain things on a specific day, and it became an annoying chore, so I kind of stopped for a bit. Late-ish to mid-ish 2012, I started to just do the Fridays thing. So I started doing that, and that on itself started gaining me a decent amount of subscribers and some views. When I checked it out, there weren't that many people doing arcade-type stuff, and I decided, okay, well, let's try and be legit serious about this. I started making, the titles make sense, which I used to not do. I added tags that weren't just me being like lol, butts, chickens, blah blah blah. They became relevant. Thumbnails became... if you go back into like the first couple bits of my videos, you'll see the thumbnails are like super gaudy colors with like superimposed StarCraft 2 stuff on it. It's bad. But eventually they got semi-good, semi-relevant to the game that was getting played. Themes became a little bit relevant, and I had set myself a goal. I just said myself, get 100 subscribers, maybe check out RPM, see if they'll accept you. RPM was, what MakerGen is, about a year ago. And after about a year or so, I managed to break 100. I got like 101, 105, 115 or some nonsense like that. Applied to Maker, RPM at the time, and they picked me up, which was awesome. So I decided, okay, cool. I don't know what their threshold for acceptance is, but I don't really care. They put me in it, and I'm like, cool, gonna make this full hardcore, go straight for it. And that's what I pretty much have been doing for the past year. Every week has had a bare minimum of 3 videos, and most of them have had five once each day, and it's worked. they've helped tremendously, with their insight and just actual constructive criticism, basically. They would tell me if something sucked, or if something was good, if it was high quality, low quality, if I needed to add something, if something was removed, or if it didn't make sense. I got perspectives from StarCraft 2 fans, I got perspective from people who were gamers but didn't actually like, I hate using gamers by the way, sorry, who played games but, you know, weren't big into StarCraft, and then I got, you know, opinions from people who were like, yeah, I don't even have like a computer, let alone, that's a little drastic, let alone, you know what a StarCraft is, so, you know, I got varied opinions, I got people who knew strictly, you know, social media stuff. It was astonishing for the fact that I think, you know, the amount of money that comes out of my AdSense is so minuscule compared to the actual help that has been given to me. I will to this day say whatever to the split, just you're being helpful, and I greatly appreciate it. So, you know, a year later, October 15th, 2013 to today, October 15th of 2014, I have basically gained twice what it took me to get in 3 years. 3 years from 2010 to 2013 took me about that long to get about 100 subs. I got about 240 plus more from being with Maker, you know, getting that insight and getting, you know, that information and help. So, you know, if you ask me, I will always tell you, yes, they can be helpful. It is clearly proven here. But I also say, you know, it's my experience, it's my opinion, so do your research and see if it works. If not, you know, that's just, you know, user experience, right? But that's really, I guess, the history of this channel and my opinion of MakerGen. They have been great to me. They have been great to a majority of the people that I've spoken with. I know there's people who, in every group, don't like it, but that's my opinion. That's what I'm giving you. Take it or leave it, and research your own. That aside, there's really only the future left, isn't it? So I guess, what's the future of this channel? More StarCraft 2 arcade junk. Random bits of stuff for my second channel will appear in the sense that there's about 5 times more subscribers here than there are in that channel, so I will do everything I can to drive you guys over to there. So Chaotix 8000 if you want to see Awesome Knots and Minecraft and basically anything else that I decide to play, including maybe FTL. Maybe I'll do some stuff in that, I don't know. So, you know, go check that out. I want to play games with you guys, so on Steam, Chaotix 8001. If you find me, you friend request me, I will play games with you. That's what that account is set up for. The Chaotix 8000 on Battle.net, that is the group that I'm in charge of. If you're on there and you see me on and you want to play Nexus Wars and like completely poke me in the butt, go right ahead. Please wash your finger afterwards. That's really about it. I want to do more streaming because I love the interaction, and really the content on my channel is nothing more than me interacting with my friends and interacting with you guys, so I want to keep that up, and I want it to be a big part of how this goes forward. That's really, I guess, all I have to say. I mean, to keep up with what I'm doing, I'm there on Twitter and on the Facebooks. So Chaotix 8000 for Twitter and Chaotix StarCraft for Facebook, because I don't know how to unify my branding. And yeah, that's about it. Like I say at the end of every video, YouTube stuff to the video and comments for games and criticism and whatever. That's really all I got. Thanks you so very much for this past year and the past 4, and hopefully the next 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9, or 10. I hope it... God, if I'm still doing this in 10 years, I don't know what. Anyway, thanks for watching. I will talk to you guys later. Background has FTL in it. I don't know if I mentioned that in the beginning. So it's about 9 minutes I've been rambling. I'm pretty sure the video is longer than that. So watch the end. See if I beat the flagship. Who knows? Haha. All right. Later.